Now, I don't know if you were a big drinker back in the day.
Yes.
Last man standing at the bar.
Last man standing at the bar would probably have to be Sandman. Um, here's the weird thing: it's like Sandman only drank on the weekends. It's like I don't want to kill his cover or kill his legacy, but like during the week he was like Jim, and then when it came to wrestling, he became Sandman. He walked into the locker room with two cases. Uh, he just came back from a corner bar where he did like three Long Island iced teas or whatever. But I've never saw Sandman just like, it's just usually yow, because in there, when I first went to ECW 95 through 98 and stuff like that, we would have to do promos at the old Travel Lodge, and
Mm.
and there was a bar downstairs, so they would like say, "Go get so and so." They'd have to go find them at the bar, but like I've never seen Sandman not, you know, yow,
In there, basically.
yeah. He's like Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack. Hey, just he's always on.
You get
Last
a
man at the bars would have to be Sandman.
hey, you wear a hat like that, I bet you get a free bowl of soup with it.
Looks good on you though.
Man, I went to go see Journey on the strength of that film.
Really? The best is they kind of sped it up in the movie where he's like dancing a little bit faster and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
When we realised that Steve Perry wasn't lead singer anymore, and they had like a little Chinese guy doing it, and like he didn't enunciate any of the words, so it's like, so I can't do the high voice at the moment. Any way you want it, but here we go. Yeah, you want it. It's like, oh, come on. So we heard "Don't Stop Believing." We heard "Any Way You Want It," and then we left. We were done.
Uh, oh, you heard
Yeah,
the hits.
we heard the hits, and we'd already seen Whitesnake and Thunder.
Thunder. There's a blast from the past. Nobody really talks about them.
Oh God,
Uh,
they were good.
that
They were good.
Dirty Love was their big hit for me.
Mm.
You know,
And the other band was Gun. I don't know if that was a band over there, but they did a cover. Oh, what do we do? Anyway, forget it. That's nothing to do with anything at the moment. I'll go back to Sandman. Actually, did you ever wrestle Sandman? And did anybody enjoy wrestling Sandman? Because he clearly had a few schnifters beforehand.
I never really had a one-on-one match with Sandman until after ECW had closed. Um, Sandman was good, but he was a little stiff with the cane,
Hmm.
and a few people in the locker room took issue with how he swung it. You know, uh, if he had taken care of people with the cane, I don't think people would have had issue with the drinking. I know Mick Foley was kind of outspoken about Sandman's drinking. A few other people in the locker room were like, "Come on, man," you know. But he would cane the shit out of me and me, Stevie and Nova, and I was like, "Who am I going to complain to?" I was a year and a half into the business. What am I going to do? And there's a certain way. The best we start figuring out the cane. His Singapore cane had like three red strings on it, and we figure if you loosen up one or two of them, it would make it a little bit better. And the other secret to taking a Singapore cane is get in as close as you can, because if he hits you with the part of the cane that's closer to the handle, it bends. But if he hits you with the end of the cane, it's like a Louisville slugger, like a baseball bat. So there was this one time, Raven and Sandman were in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, and Sandman drops the cane, and Raven and Sandman are brawling around the building. So me, Stevie, and Nova look over, and there's the cane. So Nova runs over with his cape and throws his cape over the cane, and me and Stevie go under the cape like we're working for a car, like it's a car hood, and we're like cutting the strings off, like in plain view of everybody. Like they can't see us underneath this cape, like ding, 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 taking these strings off. So they come back, and we had to feed in for our cane shots, and they felt so much better that like we almost forgot to sell. Or like, whack. Oh shit. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, it hurt. well, it really did hurt, but not as much.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but I'll give Raven credit. Sandman had been wrestling for a while, but it wasn't until he started feuding with Sandman started feuding with Raven that Sandman really kind of picked up on his psychology a little bit better and started selling a whole lot better. Before his feud with Raven, Sandman would kind of sell like Rock'em Sock'em robots, just like, meh, meh, meh. But Raven really taught Sandman how to sell and helped, Sandman with his psychology, a lot as Raven really contributed to that locker room overall between, helping Sandman with, his work. He created the Dudleys. Brought in Kimona, came up with the Beulah character, came up with the Blue Meanie character, helped Stevie. Uh, Raven's fingerprints were definitely all over that locker room when it came to characters because he was such a great mind for the business. It still is a great mind for the business.
I'm just imagining Raven going, Jim, how about you sell a little differently, huh? It always seems like I've not spoke to Raven yet.
We all have our Scotty impersonation. Yeah. And I also learned the art of negotiation when it comes to matches from Raven, where if like there's something you really don't want to do, there's a better way to saying, the worst thing you can do is I'm not doing that. You just sit there and ponder and go, well, that's a good idea. But what if we did this way? Throw in their idea, but throw your own idea on top of it. And if they like your idea more, then they'll go with your idea instead of theirs. There's different ways you can approach it that I learned from.
And they'll think it's their idea as well.